Well, okay, May kind of got away from us.
May has been a busy month between vacations and illnesses and responsibilities outside. It's just been crazy, but we are not going to let y'all miss out.
Yeah, no, we wanted to make sure you all got this taco pie recipe, which is the May recipe in the calendar, because it is a super quick and easy and delicious.
Quick,
one.
easy, simple,
Yeah, I mean,
adaptable.
Very.
As so many of these recipes are.
very, yeah. So, but welcome to this special edition of Bourbon Bite Size Learning. A little out of order, but we'll get back on track this summer, we hope.
Give us grace.
Yeah. So we are going to make taco pie, and to get started, we are going to get a small diced onion going in our skillet here.
Onions are good.
Yeah,
They
start
always
us
smell
off.
good
Yes.
cooking. They taste good in the meal. We're ready to roll. I will say, I just got back from a trip that we were traveling with someone who was allergic to onions, and
Oh.
I did not realize onions are on so many things.
Yeah.
She couldn't eat hardly anything. So
Oh, wow.
I'm thankful that I'm not.
Yeah, no, right. They are, and they're such a quick and easy way to add a lot of flavor to a lot of kind of blander dishes. Is our taco pie today. We're going to use ground turkey, and ground turkey typically doesn't have a lot of flavor to it because it's very lean. So having this onion will definitely give that a lot more flavor.
And it adds flavor without calories. I mean,
Right, yes.
And it's still nutritional.
Yeah, still, yeah, lots of nutrition in that onion. Very good, some good health benefits from eating onions if you're not allergic to them.
If you're not allergic, bless her heart.
Yeah, that would be rough.
Julia's thinking of me today.
All right, so we're just gonna let this go for a couple minutes. We've already got an oven preheating to 375, so that is ready to go once we get all of our taco pie ingredients assembled. All right, so our onions have cooked for a couple minutes. We're gonna turn the heat down just a little bit to about medium, and then we're gonna add in our ground turkey. So about a pound of some lean ground turkey. Just gonna,
You can use other ground meat,
absolutely.
ground beef, ground pork probably.
Yeah, ground chicken.
And if you want to make it vegetarian, you could just double up on the beans, right?
Yes,
And
yeah.
have no. Ground turkey is like she said, it has it's a little better for you, but it doesn't have as much flavor. But those onions are going to take care of that.
Yeah.
And it's not, we discussed this before we started today, it's just not, it doesn't, you don't look at ground turkey and say, that looks good. But once it's cooked, another story.
It'll start to brown up and get on ice. We want to make sure we cook this for about 7 to 8 minutes. We want to make sure that it's cooked completely through. All right. Always food safety first in the kitchen. All right, got that nice and broken up and kind of mingled with its onion friends. Okay, and we will let that cook until the turkey is completely done. All right, our turkey is browning up very nicely here, and we're gonna add the rest of our ingredients. Very simple, we're just gonna add 3 tablespoons of some taco seasoning. Now, you can just purchase the store-bought taco seasoning and use it in this. However, this is the recipe from a homemaker lesson from last year, earlier this year sometime. Yeah, the Savor the Flavor, and so we have that recipe available. You can look,
There's a lot less sodium in it.
Yeah.
I know that. We had a taste test with it, and actually, without knowing what was what, they picked the homemade.
Yeah, so yummy. Okay, get that good and incorporated, and then we're gonna add just a 15-ounce can of tomato sauce. And then a can of rinsed and drained black beans.
You got all parts of my plate.
Yeah. Get that
Good.
good and
You can see it.
incorporated together. Just let that go for just a couple minutes and let those ingredients kind of blend together a little bit, and then we will start layering in our dish. And once again, you all know how Kay and I feel about a one-pot dish. Love them. And this, you know. And it looks so good.
It does.
And very quick and easy, very simple, low-cost ingredients.
And we do, well, NEP and the calendar, they really encourage you to change these recipes or adapt these recipes to meet your family needs, or what it would take for your family to eat the different components of it to get their nutritional value.
Yeah.
So again, we're always anxious to hear. We don't hear a lot from you all. We appreciate your viewing and your likes, but we don't hear very many comments about how you might have changed it.
Yeah.
But don't hesitate to share with us. There's no judgment here.
No.
And to me, if you adapted it some way and didn't like it, that's good to know for everybody.
I think that instead of the tomato sauce, I think salsa would be good.
Would be good.
Because you're gonna add maybe even just some additional flavors in there and stuff. Could be worth a try.
Yeah.
Especially if you can your own salsa.
It's taco pie.
Yeah, so I think that would be good. Okay, so now we will begin our layers. So you're gonna come and divide this into about 3. It doesn't have to be perfect. Just eyeball it. It'll be fine. So we're gonna start with our pan, and on the bottom, we're gonna layer about 1/3 of the mixture.
Typically when you layer different things like this, you'll start out with a mixture on the bottom, because if you start out with the tortilla, it would burn on the bottom. So you've added some moisture, protected there just a little bit too. I could eat that just like it is.
Let me just scoop that up.
They say you should never go to the grocery store when you're hungry because you buy too much. You shouldn't do these fillings when you're hungry either, because I just, looks delicious.
I've got just a tortilla. We're gonna layer in there. And you can use, this is, I think, just a flour tortilla, just because it happened to be left over from another recipe. So we're just being good stewards and using what we had here. But you could use a whole wheat tortilla that's gonna, bump up the fiber a little bit more. You could use a low carb tortilla.
That's what my best adaptations of different recipes happens, when I have leftovers that I want to use or don't want to waste. Okay.
We'll add our other layer. It's like lasagna, but with tacos.
It is.
And then once we get this done, this is gonna go in the oven and cook for about 20 minutes.
Just long enough to heat everything together.
Yeah. And then we'll pull it out and add cheese to it. Now I know y'all are thinking, where's the cheese in this taco? So it's coming, I promise.
And Casey mentioned something off camera that's I think interesting about this recipe too. I don't know if you noticed, but there's no fat added. There was nothing added before we put the onions in. There's no fat added at all. So that's a good thing.
Look at that. All right, we'll see you in about 20 minutes to add our cheese.
It's cheese time.
It is
My
cheese
favorite
time.
ingredient.
Half a cup of cheese, and we'll just spread that as evenly as we can over the top.
Cheese is good on everything.
Yeah, and so this is just gonna go back in the oven for about 5 minutes, just enough to get that cheese melted.
Can't wait.
Our cheese is melted, and we've let it cool for just a few minutes, and now it is time to cut into this. The pizza cutter.
That's a good idea.
Just gonna help.
And if you didn't have a casserole dish just like this, I guess you could do this in a pan or
Oh yeah.
8 by 8 probably square.
It's not quite even, but it's pretty close.
I like it when it's not even because I want the big.
No. The bigger piece, please.
Oh, Casey, that looks so good.
Let's see if we can get this out of here without making a huge mess.
Well, it tastes the same as my theory. Oh, perfect. Doesn't that look good, guys?
All right.
It smells even better.
So you can serve it with, just regular taco toppings if you want. If you don't want to serve it with anything else, you don't have to. So I just have a little sour cream, a little cilantro. You could add some salsa to it, some jalapenos if you wanted a little something spicier. So, but that's
That
it.
looks yummy.
Ready to go. So, that is our taco pie.
We will taste test shortly.
Absolutely. This lunch
And
today.
if you have, we still got plenty of calendars.
Oh, yeah.
So some of you, I don't know if you've all gotten your calendars. It has a green plaid on the front of it, and please stop by the office and get one so you can have this recipe and fix it for you or for your family. So,
Fun fact: they are this week doing the photo shoot for 2025's calendar.
wow, for 2025.
Yeah.
That gives me anxiety.
I know it.
But we're so glad you joined us. I hope you'll come back and visit us next month.
Yep. We'll see you in August. July? No, yeah, look, I'm skipping a month.
Well, this kind of throws off. This is a makeup
Yeah.
session,
Yeah,
and we're going to double up.
Yeah. So,
Okay.
we'll see you then.